Welcome to Bible Study Together's daily dive into Titus. I'm Peter Schrock, the founder of Bible Study Together and a life and marriage coach at togethertransform.com. We are in week 1 of our study, and this is the second day. In this video, I'll be going over the daily questions and their answers. Who were the people Titus was serving? So when we open our Bible and we go to Titus chapter 1, verse 5, we read, "This is why I left you in Crete." So we know that it is Crete is the location where Titus is, and the Cretans are the people that Titus is serving. Now, Crete is an island. It's an island located in the Mediterranean, and it's one of the larger islands there. One of the other things that we know about the Cretans, the people who lived there, we can find out from Titus chapter 1, verses 12. It says, "One of the Cretans, a prophet of their own, said, 'Cretans are always liars, evil beasts, lazy gluttons.'" And so we hear that from their own people. They say that they are liars, evil beasts, and lazy gluttons. So it's not a real great crowd of people. If this is what they're characterized by, they're known for being lazy gluttons and evil beasts and always being liars. And so this is a challenging place for Titus to go. They don't have good morals. They don't have, healthy religion, even religious morals and stuff like that. They're liars and they're lazy and they do evil things. So it kind of really will reflect on why Paul is giving these specific instructions to Titus. What was Paul's relationship with the Cretans? Well, it's not really known exactly when Paul would have met them. In fact, it's not even mentioned in Acts that Paul did any missionary work explicitly in Crete. Most guess it was probably during one of his missionary journeys that he went there and stuff like that. But there's another possibility, too, that when he was in his imprisonment, headed to Rome in the ship, that we do hear that Paul actually was right on next to the island of Crete and in a bay there, and it's quite possible that he did some missionary work during then, but some people would say that he wouldn't have the opportunity to do that. Either way, what we do know is that Paul said that he left Titus there in Crete. So it does appear like he was there, but nevertheless, it doesn't say. We don't really have any explicit knowledge of when that would have been. Overall, though, we do know that Paul was an apostle. He was one who was sent out for the purpose of preaching the gospel and organizing churches. So that's likely the best we know about his relationship with them. How can you help others grow in the faith? Well, one of the things we can do, particularly as we go through Titus, we can see how Paul was encouraging Titus to minister to the people there, and we can glean some lessons from him. So, for instance, these are some of the things that I've just noticed that Paul is encouraging Titus to do to the people to help them grow in their faith. So one of the things would be to warn and reprove the people there when they're sinning and doing wrong things. Another thing would be instructing them how to live, like how to practically walk out the Christian life. Another thing that I've noticed is that he's actually encouraging Titus to live among them in an upright and godly way. Another thing too is he's encouraging them, encouraging Titus to explain the gospel to them in a way that they understand that the gospel can empower them to live a godly life. It's there as well to help them connect and know God. The other thing too is that he encourages them is particularly to reject those who are divisive and who are just trying to destroy the faith of others and break up the church and destroy unity and different things like that. So those would be the overall things that I would say that that Paul is instructing Titus and how to help these people there, the Cretans, be able to grow in their faith. And I think there's things there that we can learn as well. So this concludes our questions for week 1, day 2. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow.